We have, in fact, more news coming in. This again is a story breaking in as far as the escalation of tensions between Iran and Israel is concerned. Let's take a look. Israel has now confirmed 6 Iran military airports have been struck. A confirmation from the Israel Defense Forces saying that it struck 6 Iranian military airports across western, eastern and central Iran. Remotely piloted aircraft destroyed 15 jets. That's what we're learning at this point in time. And also helicopters. This includes F-14s, F-5s and AH-1s, further degrading Iran's ability to counter Israeli airstrikes. 6 Iran military air bases have been struck. I'm going to go straight across to Pranay for more details on that. Pranay, essentially, this is escalation that continues on the part of Israel is what we are learning at this point in time. A confirmation that Iran military air bases have been struck. Which are these bases? Speak to us about the significance of this damage that has now been inflicted by Israel on Iran.
Sneha, what we are getting reports from the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces has carried out airstrikes around targeting the 6 military bases of Iran, and these strikes were carried out with the help of the 15 fighter jets, including the F-14s and F-15s. And along with that, some attack helicopters, Apaches, were also being used by the Israeli Defense Forces. Mostly the military bases, including the Parchin airbase, Tehran airbase, and other air bases in the adjoining areas were targeted by the Israeli Defense Force. And if you see the significance of these air bases, definitely Israel want to ensure that there should not be a retaliatory capacity of Iran. Because Iran has carried out missile attacks, and in fact, yesterday as well, even after the U.S. airstrikes, Iran carried out missile strikes targeting the Haifa city and other places. Around 10 places in Israel were targeted by the Iranian missiles, and that's why Israel want to ensure that the Iranian capabilities should be neutralized, and therefore they are continuing these strikes. You rightly pointed out, Sneha, that there are no signs of this escalation going down. There is no cessation of firing. There is no ceasefire, and that's why this is the most worrisome thing, because this conflict, if spreads to another area, the other areas, if there are fears of escalation and spillover, then it is going to blow into another bigger conflict, because Iran has already mandated the closure of Hormuz Strait, which also would be an escalation if it decides to go for the closure of the Hormuz.
Right, I'm going to leave it at that for the moment. Pranay Upadhyay getting us those details and telling us about Israel confirming that 6 Iran military bases have been struck in west, east and central Iran.